Hello everyone and welcome to another R&R Partners video. Today we are going to discuss about the archival research for Romanian citizenship. If you are new to the channel and you're interested in either immigrating to Romania or opening a business in Romania, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as we post new and updated content each and every 3 weeks. So, in order to apply for the Romanian citizenship, either on Article 10 or Article 11, you should show that your ancestor was born in Romania. Usually, the clients that have ancestors that were born in Romania go on Article 10. In this situation, there are two main procedures for the archival research. First would be for the ancestors that are still alive, and the second would be for the ancestors that passed away. In case your ancestor was born in Romania, he is the one who is entitled to obtain a Romanian birth certificate from the Romanian archives. In the first situation, when the ancestor is still alive, he is the one who is entitled to obtain a duplicate of the birth certificate. So he can go to the Romanian authorities and request a duplicate of his birth certificate. Do note that only the ancestor can do that. You, as a descendant, do not have the option to go to the Romanian authorities and obtain a duplicate of your ancestor's birth certificate. There were some amendments to the Romanian law recently, and now the ancestor can give a power of attorney to a law office, and they could go to the public authorities on his behalf and obtain the birth certificate without him needing to come to Romania. However, even in this situation, if there were some changes of name or some amendments that were made in his procedure of immigrating out of Romania, he should show documents that he is the same person to the one that was born in Romania. If you are in this situation or in one of the next ones that I'm going to present, do note that you can always book a consultation with us and we can give you tailored advice in order to not have any issues with the Romanian authorities. The second procedure would be for the ancestors that passed away, and even in this case there are two different procedures that you could go through. These procedures differ based on the year when your ancestor was born. So if he was born with more than 100 years ago, there is one procedure, and if he was born with less than 100 years ago, there's a second procedure. Calculating the 100 years usually is based on the time that we submit the petition to the public authorities. In the first option, now we are in 2025, let's say that your ancestor was born in 1920. You will need to go with the paperwork to the National Archives and ask regarding the proof of birth of your ancestor in Romania, for example, in 1920. Another mention that I must make would be that regardless when your ancestor was born, you should know at least the date of the birth, his name at birth, and the place where he was born. Because, for example, in Romania we have over 3,000 civil status registries, and even if you know the date of birth, if you don't know the exact place where he was born, you will have many problems with the Romanian authorities because they cannot search through thousands of registries in order to find your ancestor. Another issue that we are facing with the 100-year threshold is that there are situations in which the ancestor was born, let's say, 101 years old, but in order for us to get the certificate, the civil status documents need to be shipped to the National Archives. And if we go to the National Archives, they are going to say, oh, we did not receive the documents from the civil status. And if you go to the civil status, they'll say that, oh, yes, we did not move them to the National Archives. However, given that it's more than 100 years old, we are not going to issue the document to you. So if you're close to the 100 years threshold, my advice would be to speed things up to get the proper documentation. Otherwise, you will face problems in which you need to wait a few more years until the documents are shifted from the civil status to the archives, where we find the workaround with the local authorities in order for them to issue us these documents. If you found this content useful, please hit the like button down below. It really helps the channel out, and you will also be helping out other expats that are looking for archival research in Romania. Going to the second option, if your ancestor passed away, would be if he was born in Romania less than 100 years ago. In this situation, you must go to the civil status authority where your ancestor was born. Again, there are over 3,000 civil status authorities, so we should know where he was born. And you must also show two things. One, that you're the descendant of the Romanian citizen, that he died, he's no longer alive, because if he is alive, he needs to go to the local authorities. And third, to show if there are any links between him being born in Romania and the person who died. For example, we have clients that left Romania under one name, they went to the US and they had another name over there. If all the documents are good, the Romanian civil status authorities will issue a certificate stating that your ancestor was born in Romania, and these certificates can be later used by you at the civil status authority in order to apply, and this certificate can be later down the road be used by you in order to apply at the citizenship authority for your Romanian citizenship if you qualify for that application. So, these are the procedures in a nutshell. Did you find the information useful? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, did you go through the procedure on your own? Was it easy? We would love to hear your feedback and your experience on this to know what we can account for. Maybe you had a very interesting process with the Romanian authorities that we'd love to know about. Until next time, you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Now we also have a TikTok account, so you can see there snippets of our YouTube videos. And until next time, have a great day and we'll be in touch. Have a nice day. Bye.